The Conservative Political Action Committee, Ottawa Impact, will lose its majority on the County Commission. This following yesterday's primary results.
News 8's Kyle Mitchell is in the studio with a look at what this could mean moving forward. Kyle.
Amber and Brian, the winning candidates will advance to the primary, but with two Ottawa Impact candidates losing their seats, along with some other challengers backed by the group falling short, the board will see some changes. The debate over Ottawa Impact has been seemingly nonstop since their candidates took control of the County Commission when their new terms began in January of 2023.
Back in 2022, the people spoke and they said we would like to see some change. But I believe what they saw over the last 2 years was an overcorrection. And last night in the primary, we saw them put in the correction that I think the county needed.
Commissioner Jacob Bonema, who cut ties with Ottawa Impact, ran uncontested in the Republican primary for his district. With two Ottawa Impact commissioners defeated in the primary, the political organization, co-founded by board chairman Joe Moss, will no longer have the majority when the new board is seated in January of 2025.
There is a possibility that they do try to do some things between now and the end of their term of power. However, this was the #1 thing that they criticized about the last commission, that they did some things at the end of their term that they said was unfair to the elected new commissioners that were coming in the following January.
Bonema says the voters have spoken, wanting commissioners to work together to address their needs.
The activist language that has been a reason for a lot of division needs to stop, and we need to focus on the business. Commissioners' job is to come in, do the business of the county, and leave, period.
Doug Zylstra, a Democrat on the board who represents Holland, says there's still work to be done in the remainder of the term.
This will be the last budget with the OI majority in charge, and we'll see what that looks like, right? I think we all want to be part of that. We all want to represent our district.
Zylstra says he's not surprised by the results and has heard from many who wanted a change.
Over and over, people have told me, you know, whether they're Democrat or Republican, is that we want a board that looks like Ottawa County, that listens to Ottawa County, and that represents us well.
Bonema acknowledges Democrats likely voted against some Ottawa Impact-backed candidates.
When that's happened before in the past, it really didn't amount to that much as far as indicating, you know, a win or a defeat.
He's calling for his party to unify.
I want those that supported Ottawa Impact to know that the remaining Ottawa Impact commissioners on the board will not be ostracized. I will work very hard to make sure that their voice is represented and that their constituents are represented.
We reached out to board chairman Joe Moss for comment, who responded with a statement reading in part, quote, "The job of protecting kids and freedom is never done. I will continue to protect kids, defend freedom, and promote beauty and truth in Ottawa County. It is an honor to be a part of the parent movement. I give all the praise and glory to God for the great things he has done and is doing. The best is yet to come." Voters will make their final selections for who will be serving on the board in the November election. Brian.